roof is the first thing to take the eye in the houses of the century, as they're called, which are being shown in the Canterbury area. Living quarters are upstairs, bedrooms down. The general equipment, no less than the roof, lives up to the house of the century claim. There's an electric food waste disposer, and whatever can be done by electricity is there to ease the housewife's burden. In these drip-dry days, more and more women like the washing machine in the bathroom. Unusual so far, but very practical. At the risk of sounding like a salesman, we point out that the built-in furniture is included in the price. These houses are heated by a pump, which first cools the larder and then circulates the heat extracted by that cooling all through the home. The temperature is kept at the level you want by thermostatic control. Besides being novel in houses, the system claims to be cheaper than most others. And that roof means larger windows, more air, more light. Sunrise Village looks a nice, typical residential area for the lucky folk of Florida. But it's not quite typical. One of the houses is built upside down. You may say that can easily happen when you give a builder an order, but here, nobody's slipped up. It was all done to attract notice and so bring more people to live at Sunrise Village. Of course, trying to live in Maison mix-up calls for a private understanding with the force of gravity, in the hope that what goes down must come up, like the pools. We're sure you'll take our word for it that living this way soon comes easy, and that there's no trickery on our part. Seeing is believing. At bedtime, she's so tired she could sleep anywhere. Kinda looks like she's got to. If we didn't know this was in Florida, we'd swear it was Australia. Ladywell Convent, a house of the Franciscan missionaries of the Divine Motherhood, rather surprisingly enters the field of building. The sisters and novices, nearly 100 all told, are constructing a swimming pool, 2 chalets, and some farm buildings. And a thoroughly first-class job they're making of it. Though they began less than 4 months ago, the nuns are as good at the work as professionals. They handle the cement mixer as competently as the best handyman. And all this is in addition to their devotional duties and running their 100-acre farm with its 17 cows and 100 pigs. That's do-it-yourself if you like. Work began on the roofs of the chalets soon after these pictures were taken. There are so many volunteers, the Mother General has to make the choice. Working for the good of the convent is a labor of love.